You gonna break it, or you want me to break it?
You break it.
Good day, everybody. This is the crew from Pastime Videos back here again. See ya. What a treasure chest trip. Can you help me with that one?
Treasure chest. Would that work?
Chest or trove, yeah.
Yeah, trove.
Of a video that we've found. With February being Heart Month, and in our small community we've got two people that have survived and thrived with heart transplants.
Yeah.
So we thought we would pay it was a fitting video to this with this month in particular. So we thought we would run some clips of it.
Yeah, it's the Sing For Sharon video that was put off 28, 29 years ago, was it Barry?
1996.
1996. And it was a fundraiser for Sharon, who had collapsed and was having these heart issues. And of course, being the community we are, we all jumped in to try to help out in that case. And one of the events was the Sing For Sharon. So that was the tape we came across when we were trying really just to pick out local performers at the different tapes that we had, right? And boy, do we have a pile of them. So we just thought, as Terry said, that being Heart Month was a good time to put those videos on. And we split it up actually in probably like 8 or 9 videos, some of which you've already seen. One in particular you would have noticed, an interview with Sharon. And Sharon Sanford, by the way, or Sharon Pilgrim she was at the time. And we're going to be, after this, doing an interview with Sharon. And as Terry said,
for another show, yeah.
For another show. And like, there's been so many people affected by different heart conditions, we just thought it would be very appropriate to put this on. And Sharon is very open to this interview that she'd like to do with us. So it being Heart Month again, we just thought it was very fitting. Yep.
And it's very important because a lot of people
Yeah.
here in this little town, and probably in all the other towns, have been
affected in different
seriously
ways.
affected by heart problems, and or family members. And even Terry, it was away for a while there for the last 3 weeks, and somebody found out that he was actually in the hospital and phoned him and asked him what he was going to do with his heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And there's a market for everything.
Yes. They were inquiring how he was doing, and they had suggested he get a heart transplant or a transplant from the neck down, was it? So then he said, well, if you don't survive, what are you doing with your heart? It was fine to make light of it, but
it was all in good fun.
It was all in good fun.
Very serious situation. And we, like Terry said, a little small town of 600-700 people, and we have 2 heart transplant recipients. One who still lives in the town and one who doesn't.
Just look at your camera screen.
Yeah.
It's yourself.
Yeah.
Rob.
That's right.
Yourself. I had heart trouble last winter.
Yeah.
So, if you haven't had a heart issue, then you're not even in the club anymore.
No, we're getting jackets. You want to order a jacket?
Kind of break your heart. Anyway, we do enjoy doing this, and we make light of it. But seriously, and following this, we're going to hopefully have that interview, and another putting on a few more. This will be the last one, though. This will be on the final video.
How many more clips we got of this from this one particular tape?
This preamble will be on the video coming up now today.
Yeah, tonight. Yeah.
And Sharon's interview will
be hopefully
be on the last one.
Yeah,
with the closing number of the Sing For Sharon.
So we have to make arrangements. We haven't even let Sharon know. She's anxious to do the interview, but we just haven't had time really to set up the time.
No.
Terry was off goofing off into the Health Science Center, so he's back now. So we'll see what we can come up with.
It's a new version, right?
Yes. This is the new Terry doll.
Okay, I got rebooted. So how many more clips have we got on this now, Barry?
I think there's 5 more that we're going to come out of this tape.
Oh, with the interview and everything included.
Yeah. So we just looked at a whole bunch more tapes, and we got a few other interviews.
Oh my gosh!
It's funny. We came here to do this little introduction. What, 2 hours ago?
Yeah.
And we started getting into some of the other videos, and already we got a plan for maybe 3 months' work. So anyway, we appreciate your support, and we just really like that people are actually hitting subscribe. And what are our total views now added up to? Barry, did you check that lately? I know it was well over 13,000, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, 13, 14,000
Yeah,
or something.
so-
So people
Way
have
popular
interest.
now.
Well, it's not about that, but I mean,
No.
what we're putting on here now, it was preserved on the VHS tapes.
Yeah,
But as it goes on to the computer now, it's preserved forever.
forever. This will always be
So
out in space somewhere.
they seem frivolous to some that we're doing it, but it's
Kinda scary,
it's
isn't it?
gonna
In
be
the
our
cloud,
history.
in the cloud somewhere.
In the
Yeah.
clouds.
Yeah.
In Tech
Yes.
Talk, yeah. In the cloud, but it's going to be our history of the towns, Kings Point, Ranning Brook, and surrounding areas, and it'll be preserved forever now.
That's right.
Well,
Anyway,
yeah.
yeah.
Good night from you.
And me. How about you, sir?
Yes, me too.
Okay. See you all.
When the night is upon you and you're needing a friend, there's no hope for the future, and you're at your wit's end. The tears on your pillow won't ease the pain. You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to gain. But there's hope for the hopeless. There's life for the lost. There is strength you can borrow from that old rugged cross. There's a light in the darkness that leads to the place where there's hope for the hopeless in His saving grace. You may think you're a failure, life's not going your way. There's no hope for tomorrow, and there's doubt for today. If your search for the answer leaves questions to spare, lay it all at the altar. You will find comfort there. 'Cause there's hope for the hopeless. There's life for the lost. There is strength you can borrow from that old rugged cross. There's a light in the darkness that leads to the place where there's hope for the hopeless in His saving grace. There's a light in the darkness that leads to the
29 years, Garland Richards. And my Newfoundland home. Come on out, Garland. Let's give a hand to Garland.
Today I'm weary, lonesome and sad. I long to be with my mother and dad. For I have a sweetheart who's waiting, I know, in that home that I left long ago. My Newfoundland home, little shack by the sea, overlooking the ocean, it's heaven to me, where sea breezes blow and the sun always shines around that home. I knew there was something wrong. I left far behind. Everyone is your neighbor, friendly and kind. In that home that I left far behind. I'm leaving today, nevermore will I roam away from my Newfoundland home. My Newfoundland home, little shack by the sea, overlooking the ocean, it's heaven to me, where sea breezes blow and the sun always shines around that home that I left far behind.
I didn't think there was anything wrong back there at first, but let's give another hand to Garland Richards. Now, Edward and Dean James have been on stage more times than I have. They're up here doing everything. Dean plays about 50 instruments. He's played everything, including the piccolo back there and the flute. They're here now, and of course Edward plays, I think, just as many instruments too. So the two of them, joined with Suzanne, the Jameses again, and they're going to sing He's My Reason for Living.
I remember my days of darkness, without sunshine or light to lead my way, till the whisper of his voice softly calling to the arms of my Maker to stay. He is my reason for living. He is the King of all kings. I long to be his possession. He is my everything. After the lightning, the thunder, after the last bell is rung, I want to bow down before Jesus and hear him say, well done. He is my everything. I long to be His possession. He